Hello and welcome to Sunday's edition of Cracking the Cryptic, and this might be a long one, and it might be a crazy one as well. I'm going to attempt something that many of you have been asking me to try. It's it's by Marty Sears, and I think it's a lot of Sudokus themed around something called Myriapods. And you can see there's a puzzle on the screen, but I think I have to solve lots of these. There in the instructions there's batch one, and I opened batch one to see what would happen, and batch one looks like this, but there's 8 batches of puzzles, and I think I have to solve all of the batches in order to understand how to solve this puzzle. So the instructions say we can no longer contain them. The new batch of eggs looks set to hatch within days, so that must be those eggs. Please urgently review studies 1 to 8 in order to gain vital understanding about these bizarre creatures. All we currently know is that they're always at least 2 cells long and seem incapable of moving diagonally. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Now, I found this on Logic Masters Germany, and that also implied something I don't think we've ever done on the channel before. I think we have to work out the rules of the puzzle as we go along. Now, of course, in Cracking the Cryptic, normally you'll see on the screen now the rules of the puzzle, but I don't think we know the rules of this puzzle, and that's what we're going to have to try and deduce. It's got 4 stars out of 5 for difficulty. I know that at least one of the puzzles has got fog in it, because that one seems to have fog in it. So I think we're in for a great treat, but I imagine, even if these puzzles are really easy, it will take me a little time to work my way through 8 puzzles and then this puzzle. So this might not be suitable for a video by the time I've finished. I just don't know. I'm starting this at 2:30 in the afternoon. So if it gets to sort of 6 o'clock, I will have to abandon it, because my computer won't be able to process the file in time to make it live at 8:30 by 8:30. But this is what I thought I'd try. Lots of you have asked me to have a go at this. I think, well, it's been recommended, but it's Marty Sears, so it's always going to be brilliant. But I think some people have been struggling with it, so I hope I will be able to do it justice. Anyway, that is what we're going to be doing today. After I've just updated you on a couple of other things. Let me just think. Let me get my head straight. It's been one of those days today. I've been all over the place. I have got some birthdays to do. We are going to have a couple of new apps out in the very short term. I think Fistomafel's Worm. So we've already got these apps out which feature puzzles by particular constructors. One of whom is Marty Sears. So Marty's Worm is out. Lots of puzzles by Marty. What more could you want? Well, James Sinclair's is also out. Fabulous, another fabulous constructor. We've got 2 more coming out imminently. One by Juggler and Michael Lefkowitz, one of the most popular constructors in the world. One by Fistomafel, also one of the world's most popular constructors, and one of the hardest. So anyway, they're coming out very soon, so check those out. Over on Patreon, we've got my listener crossword solves about to appear. We've got a brand new competition starting on the 1st of September, which is very exciting. Really, really cool puzzles in that, and a great theme from Blobs. And there's and we're in Stratford. I haven't got the link to that today. So on the 2nd of November, a live edition of Cracking the Cryptic as part of the Stratford upon Avon Literary Festival. It's something we've only done one of these before, and it was very nerve-wracking, but it was delightful. So if you've ever had the urge to see us live, that is a way to do it. Anyway, let's do some birthdays. Ethan, you turned 24 today, on the 24th of August. I gather you might not be around friends and family today because you're doing a summer internship away. So I hope you do have some company. I'm gathering that you are going to be either seeking out or you've already procured your chocolate cake. So I hope it's suitably iced, of course. And yes, you're quite right. I do like Brandon Sanderson's novels. I am reading the last one of the The one with odium, that one. I'm reading the final one at the moment, so no spoilers, please. But yes, I mean, I'm tickled. When I first read this series that I'm on at the moment, there's this character called Taravangian in it, who, I've talked a bit about this on the channel before, but it really resonates with me. Taravangian sort of has days when he's a genius, and days when he's a bit dafter than a genius, and he's only allowed to make new laws or change anything really profound when he's having a really good day. So he has to do an exam at the start of each day to determine how much of a genius he is. And I just feel that resonates so much with me, and I'm sure with many of you watching. Some days you've just got it, your brain's firing, everything works. Those are the days when we should be cracking the Fistamafel puzzles, we should be doing Myriapods by Marty Sears. And then other days when what's going on? The neurons just aren't connecting. Anyway, Ethan, thank you for reminding me of that, and I hope you have a brilliant birthday. Next, Megan. Megan, you've turned 20 today, and I knew this because your friend John wrote in and thought you might like a shout out, and he wanted to wish you a very happy birthday, and so do I. So Megan, I hope you have a great birthday today, and I hope, of course, there is chocolate cake. Next, we will go to the north of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia, and wish Jacob a happy 33rd birthday. It could be Jacob as well. That spelling makes me wonder. I wasn't given guidance, I don't think, but I know it's your birthday, Jacob, or indeed Jacob, because your wife Angela wrote in and wanted to wish you a happy birthday, and from your kids, Jaden and Leo also. And apparently you're having caramel mud cake, which does sound good. Maybe not quite as good as chocolate cake. Oh, there's the noise of birds getting cross with each other out there. I don't know if you can hear that on the microphone. But I mean, actually, I have been to Brisbane. I spent a week in Brisbane when I was between my my sort of undergraduate degree, and I stayed and I did a master's. And in that summer, I went round the world, and I spent a week in Brisbane, and it was very enjoyable. It's a lovely place. Brings back some memories. Is it the Gold Coast is near there, isn't it? Is it Noosa? Is Noosa Beach, or have I invented that? I might have invented that. I'm sorry if my geography has gone awry there. But I remember going to my first casino somewhere around Brisbane. At that age, it was really that was an eye opener. Anyway, let's move swiftly on. Philip, you've turned 53 now. Those of you watching will know Philip a little bit better by his pseudonym Glum Hippo, featured on the channel many times. Wonderful member of the Sudoku community. Philip, thank you for all your support over the years. I hope you have a brilliant birthday today with, of course, a large slice of chocolate cake. And that's all the birthdays. Let's have a look at Myriapods. New batch by Marty Sears. New batch makes me wonder whether I should know what Myriapods are already. I definitely don't. So let's... Okay, what do? I click on this one. So this is the first batch 1, and it just says normal 6x6 Sudoku rules apply. So I should be able to do this one in theory. And well, do have a go yourselves. The way to play is to click the link under the video as usual. It might be several links today, but now I get to play. Let's get cracking. I can put 2 in there. Look, straight away just by Sudoku in that box. I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping that we should be able to fly through at least some of these puzzles, because otherwise we're going. Oh, there's a 2 there just by Sudoku. So maybe I should focus harder on 2s, or not, because. I've lost my train of thought altogether. Hang on, how do I do this one? No, that's a 4, isn't it? Okay, 4. This is a 1-5 pair. I do need to concentrate. That would be good. This is a 6 now by Sudoku, so that's a 3. So there's a 3 down there. Look, so we've got a full coterie of pencil marks in box 6. Now, how do we finish this? 1, 3, 4. Oh, that's a naked single. A horrific naked single already, Marty. What are you playing at? That's a 1 by Sudoku. This is a 3, 4 pair. And right, we need odd. No, I was going to say we need odd digits in row 2, thinking that would be a useful thing to note, but I don't think it is. I've already made an absolute mess of this puzzle, haven't I? I've got pencil marks everywhere. 2, 5, 6. So this, oh, that's a naked single as well. This is more naked singlage. So 6, 2, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5. Okay, so now it's going a bit more, a little bit better. Now we need 1 and 6 in this column. I can't do that, but I think I'll be able to do it in a moment. What do I need across here? Hang on. This this is a naked single as well. That's got to be a 3. So 5, 5, 1, 3, 4 here. Oh no. I've got 1, 6 pair there. Oh, okay, so I'm going to have to... Right, so this must be something to do, because sorry, let's just pause. I mean, the reason I've stopped talking is I don't understand. If there was nothing in this grid, imagine there was none of these purple creatures, the Myriapods, this would not be resolvable, because the way to understand that is to realise that obviously in column 4 there's going to be a 1 and a 6 in the correct grid, and in column 5 there'll be a 1 and a 6, and in this row there'll be a 1 and a 6, and in this row there'll be a 1 and a 6, and in this box there'll be a 1 and a 6, and in this box there'll be a 1 and a 6. And whether the 1s are there and the 6 is here, or the 6s are here and the 1's here, those criteria that we just read out, the normal Sudoku rules, will be met. So there are 2 solutions to this puzzle. So it's something to do with the purple creatures. It is something to do with the purple creatures. Oh yes, okay, yeah, all right. So the purple creatures, they sort of look like pillows, don't they? So this bit of this pillow, it's been stitched to that pillow. 4 is the sum of 1 and 3. Yeah. 6 plus 5 is the same as 6 plus 3 plus 2, and there's the stitching. So we have to find the stitching, and the stitching... Yes, okay, so the stitching here, there's a stitch. You see this is a 2-cell segment, and it's got to add up to 10, so I think that's got to be 6, 6, 1, 1. That must be correct. Okay, yes. We've solved the puzzle. We must like the puzzle. Ah, okay, so I was thinking that might then give me a link to the new puzzle. Because the original puzzle has 8 links on it. So, okay, I can do it from here, though. Open the link in a new tab. Let's go over there now. Batch 2, 239 solvers. That's quite a lot, isn't it? Previously discovered rules apply. Oh, there's a fog cell in this one. Oh, Marty, he's so good, isn't he? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So here... Okay, this is very interesting. Straight away, and no jokes, please. Thank you. Look at row 1. There's a pillow, another pillow. There's 3 pillows there, but the sum in a 6x6 of a whole row of the Sudoku, the secret, if you like, is a bit different from usual. Oh, my phone's bad. It's 21, isn't it? That's the sum of the numbers 1 to 6. So if these all have the same sum, 21 divided by 3 is 7. So each of these adds up to 7. So one of them is 1, 6, one of them is 2, 5, one of them is 3, 4. Yeah, not all of the creatures have got pillows in them. So it's going to be... I don't know what it's going to be actually. Is it going to be this massive snake at the bottom? I don't know. Probably. It probably is. We've got a... Well, the problem is this snake has interfered in the bottom 2 rows of the grid, which is a little depressing. If it hadn't, we could have done maths, couldn't we? Because we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, okay, let's just think this through. So we know that those 2 rows together... Oh, can't make the colours work. Those 2 rows together sum to 2 lots of 21, which is 42. But we know that the big snake down here is divided into 4 segments. So this digit has to reduce 42 to a number that is exactly divisible by 4. So that has to be a 2 or a 6, which is quite cool. And now there are going to be 2 options for the size of these segments. So if this is a 2... yeah, I can see how to do this now. Right, if this is a 2, it doesn't work. Because then these 4 segments sum to 40 overall, so each segment is equal to 10, and row 4 is broken. Because the snake has a segment there and a segment there. So these 2 segments would add up to 20. The whole row adds up to 21. So these two cells would add up to 1. And that's not going to work. So I think that's a 6. Didn't clear the fog. I'm not very surprised. Yeah. Okay. And now, presumably, this is 9 now, isn't it? Because we've now got 36 for the remaining area down at the bottom. Divide 36 by 4, we get 9. So now this is 9, 18. So these have to add up to 3, and they've got to be a 1-2 pair. And 1, 2. Oh, so for some reason that looked like it was 4 cells, and I was like, how can that add up to 9? But it is actually only 3. So whatever... Yeah, there might be some stuff we can do here with 9 sums. Whatever the nature of that 9 sum is, it's got to be different from this 9 sum, and it's got to be different from that 9, but maybe those can both be the same type of 9 sum. Yeah, I mean 6 has to be in one of those cells. If this was 6, this would be a 1-2 pair. And that doesn't work. Yeah, okay, so what I'm saying here is we've got to put 6 in box 6. Now if it was here, in order for this segment to add up to 9, this would be a 1-2 pair. So far that's fine, but this segment then would be broken, because it would have to be at least 3, 4, 5, which sum to 12, not 9. So that's definitely not 6. The 6 is here in a 3-cell segment, so this is 1, 2, 6. This is 3, 4, 5. We know that that's meant to add up to 9, so that's 4, 5. This is 3. That's not 6, is it? So this is either 2, 3, 4 or 1, 3, 5. And this must be a 4 or a 5. We can't put 4 and 5 in here, or again this will add up to 12. These have got to be from 1, 2 and 3. One of these is a 3 by Sudoku. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure we've done this. It's still not quite finished, is it? I definitely haven't cleared the fog either. Okay, if that was a 7, this would be 1, 2, 4. There's got to be a 1 in there. Because if this is a 2, that's 8, and we've got a 3-cell segment. Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't work. Yeah, so these 2-cell segments are either 3, 6 or 4, 5 in both cases. And that might be important. Wow, I don't know. And I've got these circles here as well, so they look like sort of weird fingernails on my Myriapods. If this is 1, 2, 4, this would be 3, 6. If this is 2, 6, 2, 1, this would be either 3 here and 4 here, or 2, 5. Okay, right, that's a... Actually, I'm wrong. I was about... Oh, I tell you something, that can't be 1, 3, 4, can it? If this was 1, 3, 4, how would we make this add up to 9? There would be no way. It would be a 5, 6 pair. So, right, okay. So either this is 1, 6, in which case 4 is used here, or it's 2, 6, in which case 5 is used here. Either way, this is not... whoopsie. This is not a 4, 5 pair. This is a 3, 6 pair. So this is a 4, 5 pair. And now... So now 6 is there, 6 is there, so 6 is up here. 6 is in one of these 2 cells in column 4. Oh, this is already not terribly easy. Okay, we can't put 4 and 5 in this 3-cell segment, so that is a 4 or a 5. And that segment, that is a pillow, isn't it? Here, this myriapod head thing is stitched to this 2-cell segment. So can that be 1, 3? And the answer to that is I don't know, actually. Or is it to do with that segment? If that's 1, 3, that would be 2, 5, because it would have to add up to 7 without using 1 or 3. But if this is 5, I think all bets are off, basically, then. Because this could be... if this is 5, this can't be 2, 3. Because there would be no way to make that add up to 7. So this is either... So it has got 1 in it. It's either 1, 4, or it's 1, 3. But it definitely includes 1. Now, does that matter? How can it not matter? Wow. That's really depressing. So obviously this isn't 1, 6, but we could already see that. So either this is 1, 6, or this is 1, 6. I don't know. This is bizarre. Oh. 2 has to be in this funny collection. So it's got 1 and 2 in it. Does that matter? It might... Oh, Marty, what have you done here? You're outfoxing me again. 3 and 6 are in this section. But this one hasn't got any stitching in it. That one's not got any stitching in it. So somehow... Yeah, actually I've just seen a nice way I could have seen something. This 1, 2, whatever this digit is here, that, because that could never go there in box 4, it's always in it's always on its own myriapod, which means the other 2 digits that are not the green digit up here add up to 6. I'm almost wondering whether it's a colouring exercise on 1s and 2s. Is that possible? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, if I've got 4, 5 here, is that important? So these squares are 1, 2... I mean, you can see I'm desperate by the fact I'm starting to do ludicrous pencil marking. So this digit is either 1, 6, 4 or 5. No, I refuse. That's just an appalling deduction. Does it matter that we've got these like little... Is that a fang, these 2 blue thingies? Or is it a tongue that's coming out of the myriapods? There's a myriapod there, there's a myriapod tongue there, there's a myriapod tongue there. And these 2 don't have it. That one's got it as well. Oh yeah, okay. So you get the tonguey thing where there's stitching. Okay, so it's okay. So this is like saying it's a region sum line, isn't it? This one, where there's the forked tongue or the tongue coming out, it's the same colour as a region sum line. Okay, all right, goodness. Look, I'm nearly half an hour in. I haven't even done puzzle 2 yet. This could be a very long video. Come on, pull yourself together, Simon. How are we going to do this? These squares add up to 6. They are either 1, 5 or 2, 4. Now, do I know which? I don't think I do. Oh, this can't be a 1 because of the 1 I know that is in here. Oh, this can't be 3, 4. That's clever. Okay, I didn't spot this. This one is 2, 5 because it can't be 3, 4 because that's going to break both options that exist for this pillow. So it is 2, 5. That's not 2 anymore. Now, okay, I thought that would do something. Wow. Okay. So one of these is now 3, 4. So this is either 1, 6 or 4. How can this not do something profound? And this is 3, 4, 6 coming down here. Ah. And a 3 is useful. Got you. Okay. So it's a bit of Sudoku that's helped us here. Now, this is a 1, 3 pair, which add up to 4. Didn't clear the fog. And if this is a 1, 3 pair, that's definitely not a 3 over here, is it? This cell is 1 or 3 to go with the 4 or the 6. And this is a 4, 6 pair, so that's a 5. That's a 4. And now this is the 1 or the 2. Oh, I was trying to make that a 1 or a 2 that we knew. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. It's all going wrong. That we knew was in this segment. So this is a 5 now by Sudoku in this box. And now we've got 5 plus 1 plus 2. So this needs to be 2, 2, 1 because we're adding up to 8. This digit is no longer 2. So 1, 3 and 6. The fog cell, the fog cell is a 1 or a 3, but there's a 1, 3 pair in the column. So we need 4, 5, 4, 5. This digit is now 1 or 2 by Sudoku. And presumably this is all going to now resolve, he says, desperately looking around the grid trying to spot where. Unless what we have to do is to figure out more rules before we get any further. That's also possible. This is 2, 4, 5, 6. Good grief. It must... Oh, the 5 here is putting 5 in the corner. So at some point the fog is going to clear. Ah, and there. That's where it happens. So that's useful. That's going to do all sorts of things for us. So that's a 2. This is 1, 3. We pop 5 into the corner here. We pop 2 over here. We get 1, 6. Oh no. Hang on. I'm saying oh no because that looks like a deadly pattern. It can't. Why? How do you resolve that? That looks problematic again. Okay, this is 3, 4. So that's a 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight, losing its religion. That's 4. That's 5. This is no longer 3, nor is that. So this is a 2. This 3 is doing some work. So 3, 1, 1, 6, 2, 6. And we've still got this problem on this side of the grid. Oh, so it must be the fingernails, is it? Is that how we resolve this? Yeah. Okay, I can see that. The fingernails... Oh, I haven't seen this one, but that also works. That's a 2 fingernail on a 2 size myriapod. That's a 4 fingernail on a 4 size myriapod. That's 6, so that's 6. So that all it is that's 3, I think. 3, 6, 6, 1, 1. Boom. Boom. Very nice. Took me far too long. It's a very good puzzle though. Okay. Oh no, we've done that one. Let's go back to this one. Let's open another one. It's opening over there. 222. Batch 3. Previously discovered rules apply. Oh. Oh, that's a bit suspicious. They're sort of odd and even, aren't they? Orange is normally odd in Sudoku and blue is normally even, so that might be what's going on with our funny thingies here. Right. Oh, but this is great. Okay, this one I can see the star instantly because those 3 digits, I think, are adding up to that digit. And this is a 6 by 6. Well, the minimum these can be is 1, 2 and 3. And the max, so 1, 2 and 3 add up to 6, and that's the maximum that can be. So aren't we straight away off to the races there? So this is 4, 5, 6. This is 1, 2, 3. Oh, previous rules apply. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's got to be a 5. Oh, a 5. Yeah, see, that's very suspicious, isn't it? You've got 4 and you've got even digits on the blue cells. Now. Okay, so now what do we do? Well, oh look, with the pillow here is the same as that pillow, isn't it? Now, can that really be a 1-3 pair? This would be a 2. I don't know, maybe. Oh, hang on. Right, that can't be a 6. Because it'd be 6 plus something is meant to equal a single cell digit. So that's got to be 4. That's got to be 6. That's got to be 6. This can't be 3, can it? That would make it too big. This is 5 or 6. It's probably 6, I would say. No, it's not. Yes, no, this is 6. Because if that was 6, this would add up to at least 7. And that's meant to add up to this one. So the 6 is here. This is 2. We've got odd digits left to place in, whoopsie, in column 4. I was about to say you can't repeat a digit on a myriapod. I'm pretty sure that isn't true. Okay, how could that be 5? It couldn't be, because then this would add up to at least 6. So I have now proved you definitely can repeat digits on myriapods, because there's a 5 down here. These can't be 2. Oh, and I was going to say that means this can't be 1, 3, but that had gone out of the window when this became a 6. Let's double click 6s. Can we do more with 6s? Yes, we can. We can put 6 in there. Can't go on that Myriapods segment, so that's a 6. So I've done all the 6s. All your 6s belong to us. There's a 5 up there by Sudoku. And right, so which one? So this is either this can't be 1, 5 because both of those cells would have to be a 3. So that's 2, 4. So these are all odd. Oh, hang on. Right, I hadn't understood that. I mean, I don't know. Oh, that's it. Yeah. So all I'm noticing there is that this one has got orange on it. I thought we were having to put orange odd digits in the head where the orange highlighting is, but actually that's entirely orange. This one is entirely even. So I wonder if that's going to be even. It is actually. It's forced to be even by Sudoku. Nothing to do with actually the fact I've got this blue thing on it, because I've got a 1, 3, 5 triple in the box. That is a 2, 4 pair. So this is a 1 or a 3. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll keep going. We'll try and do a bit more, but I might have to make the assumption that, for example, both of those are odd, because that would mean this was a 2 or a 4. This would be 1, 3, 5. Yeah, that's interesting. I can see how it would be very constraining if I was allowed to assume that all of that was odd. Okay, what do I know about these creatures? I know that when they're stitching, okay, the stitching here must be relevant. We can never write 5 into any of these cells, can we? Because it's going to, by the time we've added 2 cells together, they're going to add up to too much. So these are from 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is true, which means 5 in this box is over here. Which means 5 in this box, we don't know, I don't think. Oh, if this was 4, this would be a 1, 3 pair, and this would be a 1, 3 pair. I'd have too many 1s and 3s in box 1. So that's got to be 5. That's got to be 4. Now I've got a 1, 2, 3 triple here. So this is 5. That's 5 by Sudoku. I wanted to say that was a 1, 2, 3 triple. It isn't. That's just total and utter nonsense. Well, this... Hang on. To add up something to an odd number, there can't be 2 odd numbers there. That's got to be a 2. So that's got to be a 3. And now this is going to have to be a 4 and a 1 to make the maths work. So that's 4, that's 2. 1 in the first row has to be here. So 1, 3, and 5 go in. 3 and 5 go in. Yeah, look, this is odd. This digit is a 3. And, okay, and this digit's a 1. That digit's a 3. I've got a 1. Okay, I've got a 3 here by Sudoku. This is a 1 or a 2. I've got a 2, 4 here. Don't be a 2, 4 there. Don't be... What? Hang on, what's going on now? This is a 1. I've got 2, 4 there. So this is 1, 2, or 4. Yeah, okay. So perhaps It's another of these patterns that's entirely deadly, I think, except for the fact that this thing, I think, if you look at all of the blue Myriapods, they are entirely made up of even digits. The orange ones are entirely made up of odd digits, so I think it's legitimate for me to say that's a 2. And now that actually unwinds everything rather prettily. So I think that's how we do it. That's lovely, isn't it? It's really clever. Right, so we've now learned about 3 different myriapodic rules. And we've still got so much more to do. Right, batch 4. Oh, previously discovered rules apply. Only 197, so this is clearly quite a tricky one. Oh, it's all. Well, hang on, isn't that one? That's 4, isn't it? Is it? Well, I definitely. Oh, now. Oh, we don't know. We don't know where that one's gone. Hang on, let's draw. It's going there at least. So it's at least that digit is either 3, 5, or 6 because the Myriapod's at least 3. Oh no, hang on. Look, this thingy is an even thingy. That's the technical term. So that's got to be a 6. Okay, what does that mean? So this is 2 or 4, that's 2 or 4. Oh, this is quite clever, because look, the Myriapod goes here. It's meant to be 6 long, entirely of even digits, so it can't go there now. That in the column, I've run out of even digits, so I have to go there, and that's even. Yeah, this is. Oh no. Marty's so clever. This is beautiful logic. Right. Okay. Where does this Myriapod now go? Is a good question. If it goes up here, where would it then go for its next move? Because it would either go there or there. Now, either of those would be the 4th even digit in this box, because if it goes here, this is even. All the evens have now been used in this box, so it can't go there or there, yet it would need to extend another cell. 4, 5, it would need a 6th cell, so it doesn't go upwards. It also doesn't go here for the same reason. That would use up all the even digits in box 5, yet it still needs to extend, so it does go there. And now all of these are odd. All of these are odd. All of these are even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a 2. Yeah, that's lovely. That is really beautiful. So these are all odd. That's a 4 by Sudoku. So this one's probably where we're meant to look next. But let's just keep going. Oh look, we've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 5 or a 6 for the fingernail. Now, are we meant to be okay, but that cell is the sum. Yeah, this can't be 6. Because if it was 6, what would you put in there? Because you can see that this segment is at least 2 cells. That's got to be a 5. Didn't clear fog. I think that's got to be a 6. Have I messed this up? Have I missed a point here? I don't see. I don't see what I've done wrong there. I think that has to be a 1. And that was a 1. Okay, good. This is a 6. This is a 4. Yeah, it's clearing fog now. So I think we're on the right lines. This is a 2-4 pair to add up to 6. So this digit is now a 3. Okay, now what does that do? I think we can we can do more Sudoku. 2, 4. There's some weird arrow thing that's just popped up here. This is not a 5. This is not a 1. This is not a 5. This is not a 2. This is not a 4. Okay, look. So we've got a thingy going that way. 3, 4, 6 here. 1, 2, 5 here. No, I was about to. Oh, well, that no. Okay, so that is a 2. Hopefully, that's gonna. Oh. Okay, well, that's another thingy hidden under the fog there. So this digit is odd. Well, actually, both of those digits are odd. And so it's probably this one. If this is a 1, that's got to be a 2, 3, doesn't it? This would have to be 5, 6. I don't know, that might be alright. If that's a 3, that's 7. This is 2, 5, or 1, 6. So this would be 1 or 5. I don't know. Oh, I've got a 1, 3 pair here. Where's that come from? I don't know, but I'm definitely using it. Okay, so this digit is even and is 2 or 6. Right, and this is adding up to an odd number. So this has got to be odd and must be 3 or 5. And now... I don't know, actually. Now this is 3 or 5. These two digits are the same, aren't they? That's just Sudoku. That is nothing intelligent I'm doing there. I've got a 3, 5 pair in this column, so that corner digit is now even. Right. So this is a 3. That's the point. Oh, there's another little thingy emerging from the fog. Okay, these now are both not 3, so that's a 1, 5 pair. So this is a 6 by Sudoku. That's a 4. There's another thingy that's just come out of the fog. Right, I've got 2, 6 pair here. So this is a 4. This must be 6. This is 6. This is 2. There's all sorts of thingies emerging. And lots of them have got arrows as well. Lots of them have got arrows. Okay, that's a 2. I want to say I've done all the even digits in the puzzle. Is that wrong? Yeah, I think that's correct. So somehow or other, we've got to do better with the odd digits. And I don't know, in doing that, whether I'm meant to be able to deduce something about what these arrows mean. Is this... Oh, I see. Hang on. There is definitely a difference between... Look at that thingy. This thingy is going there. This thingy is going there, but that's a different shape of thingy. That thingy's sort of got a squeezed middle. So I think... Well, what do I think about that? You see, if this turned... If this... You see, I think we're looking for digits that add up to 6 now. The same is true here. That, you know, that's got a squeezed thingy, hasn't it? Oh, maybe that's the point. That's better. This one I think is easier, because that's going this way. It's squeezed, so this is a 1-cell segment that has to... so some number of thingies over here are going to add up to 4, so that must be those two adding. They must not include 5, or this would be not the correct number. So 5 I think we can put in the corner. 5, 1. Another arrow. Right, this is not 5 now. Oh dear, hang on. Oh dear, hang on, what's going on? So... You see, the reason I'm hesitant is that I think this one could go either way. Maybe that can never be a 3. Is that the point? That's rather... yeah, I think that's the point. Okay, I might be wrong, but here's... because I can see this could go to the left. If this is 6 and it was 1 and a 1 5 pair, that would add up to 6. But if it goes right, it could be 1 3 2 and add up to 6. But I think the point is that can never be 3. Because if this is 3, we can't add it to another 3. That's going to break Sudoku. So if this is 3, it has to add to 1 and 2. And I don't think that's an option. So perhaps the point is that's a 1. Okay, and it does turn left. So that's a 3. That's a 5. That's a 1. That's a 5. That's another one. That's another thing he's just emerged. This is a 5 by mathematics. That's a 3. Oh! Boom. Right, so what does that mean? This is another of these funny patterns at the end, so we're going to have to use the new rule, which is telling us that, you see, that point's off the grid. 6. That point's at 4. Oh, no, I was going to say that point's at 4. There's no way that point's at 4. 5 points at 4 here. It says length 6 myriapod being pointed at by a length 3 myriapod. That one... oh, hang on. This one is pointing at that one. This one here. That adds up to 8. That adds up to 13. Difference is 5, which is this cell. That one adds up to 5. That one adds up to 14. This one adds up to 8. This one adds up to 12. I don't get this at all. That one adds up to 7. And that's looking at a myriapod that adds up to 18. This makes no sense. I can't really go on. I was thinking maybe I'd go on to the next one. But that's not going to really work, is it? Because I'm sure I'll have to use this rule. Oh, hang on. Is it just... oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's just thermometers. 1, 2, 5. The arrow is just saying, okay, we're increasing in the direction of the arrow. So 3, 4, 6. 1, 6. Yeah, and that's going to tell us the ordering of that one. Let me just check the others. 2, 3. So I've got that one, that one. Oh, this... so if I do make this one 1, 3... 3, yeah, it does work. Then that one will be ascending as well. So that's right. That's the trick. So arrows, it's actually nothing. It's not arithmetic. It's just make sure they increase. I think. Yes. Okay, that's a relief. I can understand why that one's got less solves actually, because that was a bit more tricky to work out, wasn't it? So I've now done 4, and we can open a new one. Previously discovered rules apply. Now, have we got any? No, we've not got any fingernails. The fingernails are the ones that we need to look for earlier. Oh, we've got double-headed myriapods. Okay. But okay, we know all of those digits are odd. We know these are odd. These are odd. We've got, so these are all even. And we've got, this can't be a 6 because we've got 2 digits here adding to this digit. Sorry, that was just a quick interruption there. We just had a quick interruption, but it was nothing. It was nothing too dramatic, and it's only taken me 1 minute to actually sort it out. But with it being school holidays, especially at weekends, it can be, interruptions can happen. Anyway, we're back. Now, what are we doing here then? What did we learn from the last one? We learned about thermometers. So we've got, so this one, that one is an increasing sequence. So the sum of those, if they were 1 and 2, this would be a 3. But it would go in the order 1, 2, 3. So that's at least a 3. And this one is the same, has the same principle. So 1, 2. So that's at least a 3. So I mean, I can see that means in this row 6 is in one of those 2 positions. That seems to be true, doesn't it? So yeah, that does it. Okay. So where's 6 in box 1 is a question we can now ask. It can't go there, because this would be more than 6. Once we'd added this 6, that 6 to that digit, it would get too big, wouldn't it? So that's 6, that's 2 or 4, which means that's 6. That's not 6. So 6 is in one of those 2 cells. Yeah, look at this domino. That adds up to 6. It can't be a 1, 5 pair because both of those squares would be 3. So this is 2, 4. This is 1, 3, 5. And it can't be 5 because the arrow applies, doesn't it? If it was 3, that would be 4 or 5. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. Let's keep looking at the blue thingies sticking out. They look like the sort of electrical prongs, don't they? That digit's at least a 3 because... And what do we think the heady things mean? Does that mean those are the same digit? Or is it going to be... I mean, what else will it... What else... Oh, maybe it's something to do with the differences. Marty loves differences. So I wonder if you'll find... No, that wouldn't make sense, actually. I was thinking... No, well, in fact, it would still make those the same digit. Oh, no, look, I've got 2, 4, 6 here. So this is 1, 3, 5. So that's a 6. Sorry, I just hadn't seen it. That's a 6. So that's the 6 in the top row. This is no longer 6. So this digit and this digit. So this one has to be 1, 2, or 3. This one is 2, 3, or 4. But if this was 3, that would be 4, and that would break the total, wouldn't it? So that can't be 3. If it's 2 and that's 3, it could work. 1 and 4 could work. Okay. Can we do better with... Oh, no, we can't. I was going to say, can we do... Yes, we can. We can. If that was a 6, 6 plus something is more than that digit's ever going to be. So 6's go into those positions. All your 6's belong to us. Oh, we could be getting another interruption. No, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Now let's. Okay, come on. So 5 is either here or here. Okay, which rules have I not used? It's quite difficult to keep track. Oh, this is even, and that's even so far. So that's an even digit. That's got to be right, hasn't it? Just parity. Those two are definitely odd, so they add up to an even number. Those two are definitely even, so that's got to be even. So that's 2 or 4, because it can't be 6. So this is odd. And they're all, right, so they're 2 and 4. So these are all odd. And these are both odd, so that's even now, and it's 2 or 4. It can't be 2, because that can't be double 1. So that's got to be 4. This is 1, 3. This is 5. This is not 5 now. So in the top row, I was going to say the 5 has to go there. Sorry, I didn't see it could go here. Bobbins. Okay, that can't be 3, I've just noticed, because I've got a 1, 3, 5 triple. So, no, so we don't know actually. If that's 2, that has to be 4, and that can't be 6. So this has to be 1. Which means this is a 3, 5 pair. So this is a 1 in the corner. This is not a 1, that's a 3, 5 pair. That's a 3, 5 pair. This 4, is that? Yes, that's doing something. 4, 2. 2 here. 3, oh, Sudoku has helped me. So that's a 2 now, because this pillow adds up to those 2. No 3 in the corner today. That's a 4, at least not on this puzzle. That's a 5 by Sudoku. Whoopsie. This column needs a 2. This is 1. This is not 1. 3, 5, 2. Oh, let's do the maths. This. Oh yes, look. If that's a 2, that adds up to 8. But this will add up to 8 plus 4, which is not going to create an equality. So that's 4, that's 2, that's 2, that's 4. That's 4 by Sudoku. Again, I think all our even digits are going to work, aren't they? And presumably we're going to be left with one of these conundrums. Oh, no, we're still good. 1, 5. Yeah, 1, 3. We're still going. We are still going. Oh, now that is deadly. Okay, but we've got. It must be to do. Yeah, they're both the same digit. They're both the same digit. Yes. So I think it's what I expected here. The snakies with the 2 eyes, with 2 pairs of eyes, have the same digit in their ends. Let me just double check. I've got that one and that one. Is there another? That one doesn't have 2 eyes, but could have had 2 eyes but didn't. Correctly, because they aren't the same digit. I think that's the hyper. That feels right, doesn't it? So that's 5, that's 5, that's 3, that's 3. And probably that's what we're doing there. Good. Okay, and I think that total is very similar to the last puzzle. So people have presumably just blitzed that one. Now, let's go back over here. Let's go open batch 6 is now what we're opening. Batch 6, here we go. Again, almost everybody who's got to this point has solved this puzzle. Oh, I know how to do that. 1, 2, 3, that's a 5. Another fog of war. Oh, goodness me, that's done a lot of things straight away. Okay, well, let's extend the Myriapods where we can. So, if that's the head of the Myriapod, and this is the end that's getting bigger, 1, 2, 3, 4 is what we'd be looking at. So, there isn't an absolutely enormous amount of stuff to do there. Oh, hang on. So, what am I meant to? How am I meant to do this? I really, really admire. Hang on. So I thought I understood all the rules. The arrow. Oh, Sorry, I've just seen this one's got 2 heads on it. But that's... okay, I don't know what that means. I mean, it means those 2 are the same digit, and it means these 2 are the same digit, because they're adding up to 5 with whatever green is. Oh, wow. Okay. If that was 2, 3, is that breaking this? That would be 1, 4, 5, 6. 1, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. So this would be 1, 4. It must be, yeah, there must be some trick we can do here, and I'm not seeing what it is. I mean, obviously... Oh, yes, I can. Yes, where's 6? Sorry, it's obvious. Where's 6 in row? Okay, that's made things better. Oh, so that's a... Oh, goodness me, we've got all sorts going on now. So we've got Myriapods going there. This one, that's a size 6, because that's a fingernail, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, say. No, so I think this Myriapod can't join to that Myriapod. No, it clearly can't, because that's the biggest digit on this Myriapod. This is an odd... So both of those are odd digits. 1, 3, 5. That's at least a 3, because that's a pillow segment, isn't it? Not only does it have a different graphic to the shape of this Myriapod, but it's got the forked tongue coming out. Right, okay, so what do we do next? I mean, I don't know. It's still... How can this... Oh, are these getting harder? Is that the thing that we're supposed to be realising? I tell you what I'm finding difficult. I'm finding it difficult to make sure all of these rules that I'm vaguely aware are in the puzzle, that I've internalised them properly. So if this was 1, 4, this would be 5, wouldn't it? Is that always 6? Yes, sorry, it's obvious. Where's 5 in row 3? It's got to go there. So this has got to be... I thought that would clear fog. It didn't. 5 is in one of these cells, along with orange, actually. So that is an orange 5 pair down here. So 6 must be in one of those 2 squares. 6 must be in one of these squares. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't think this matters, but I will now note that these add up to 5, don't they? Because this adds up to 5, so green and orange add up to 5. So say green and orange were 2, 3, this would be 1, 4. Or to put it a different way, 5 here plus 5 plus 6 is 16. We know the whole row adds up to 21. So this is the alternative version of adding up to 5. And therefore this domino adds up to 5. But this Myriapod doesn't seem to have any mathematical properties. Or at least if it does, we can't tell because of the fog. Wow, okay. So what have I not used here? Okay, I see. Yeah, alright, one thing. This can't be 3, because by the thermometer rule, this would be 4, and it wouldn't add up to 5. So this is 1 or 2, and therefore this is 3 or 4. That's nearly really beautiful with that, isn't it? But it doesn't quite work. Is there something else I know about this one apart from its length 6? So it's probably going to be that one. Oh no, it can't be that one. Oh, I see. Well, no, I don't see, actually. I don't see. But one thing I have seen is that this one, which is length 6, doesn't go into that cell. Because the only way it could then exist is it was part of this snake. But this snake is odd digits, and that's even. So this does turn there. And then it doesn't go into this one. We know that. So it doesn't go there or there. So it goes there. Oh, that's brilliant. That is beautiful. Because now, what is the segment size on this snake? It's got to be 6, doesn't it? Because now I look at it, this is a squeezed segment. I just hadn't really thought about it, but it is. So that's got to be a 1 cell... Oh, it didn't clear the fog. I still think that's logically correct. Now, none of these can be a 6. So that means... it's 2 2-cell segments is what I'm going to claim on this myriapod that add up to 6. It can't be this cannot be 1 segment, because the minimum that could be was 1 2 3, which actually can't even be. So it's got to be at least 2 segments, and because it can't split into a 3 and a 1, because nothing can be a 6, it splits into a 2 segment and then another 2 segment. And yeah, this is brilliant. This is my favourite one so far. So if this was a 2 4, this couldn't add up to 5. There's no option left, because 2 3 would be out and 1 4 would be out. So this is 1 5 and this is 2. I'm going to claim. So that it worked. So this is 1 4. So this is 1 4. This now is 2 4, and that fixes this. So that's 1. That's 1. That's 4. That's 4. It's not clearing fog, which is distressing. Where's 4 in column thingy? There, that's good. That's good. Oh, and we've got an even myriapod, so that must be a 2, because it's the only digit left. This, well, that's a 6 in the corner. Let's put that in now. This is a 3. Oh, okay. So is that the new rule for this one? Because that's got both sort of parity indications, and there's a 3 and a 6 on that myriapod. Okay, well this is a 1 2 pair. This is a 3 by Sudoku. That's a 2. Oh, we need a little bit more, don't we? That's a 5. That's a 3. Oh, that's 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight, losing its religion. Okay, so this one, look, that's got to be odd, because this is entirely odd. So this is a 1 or a 5. This is a 2 or a 4, which we actually now know is a 2. So 2, 4. 4 it clears everything. 6 here. I didn't see that. That's another funny thing. 1, 2, and 3 down here. That's not 2. Okay. That's a naked single 5. And that myriapod is continuing, look. And actually, we can see this myriapod is going into this cell. And then even if it didn't have any more cells on it, it's achieved its having 2 parities condition. This is a 1 or a 2. That's going to be a 4 in the corner. Oh, thank goodness for that. Right, so now all we've got to do is work out what this means. Oh. Okay. I'd misunderstood the rule, but now I do understand it, I think. Right. Don't look at that one. Look at this one. It alternates parity along its whole length. this one alternates parity along its whole length, so we can actually deduce how this one continues, because this is odd, that must be odd. So it's going to 1 3 2 1 1 5 5 3 1 2. I mean that feels the most logical way to interpret that rule, doesn't it? So let's see if that's right. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Marty, you are such a clever person. Right, batch 7. Don't know how long the video is so far. It's still manageable. Oh, this has dropped a little. So imagine you've done 6. You really wouldn't like to get beat. Oh, look, we've got antennaed myriapods. One of each parity there. No fingernails. That's quite a long thermometer. Those two are the same digit. There's so many rules. Okay, let's try the thermometer first, because 1 2 that is a length 5 thermometer. So there's only one option in each cell. We've got to be doing something like that. Wow. I mean, what on earth do you do with that? Okay, this is the same. That's a length 4 thermometer. So yeah, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. Let me explain. So I've put in all the options there, but now I've got a 1 2 3 triple in row 2. So this has to be 4 5 6 in order to increase. And now we've got 1s, 2s and 3s in the rest of column 6. We can write 6 in here. We can write 4 in there. Oh, so this thermometer's is sort of constrained on the low end. That's a 3, which means that's not a 3 in the corner. This is a 5 or a 6. I'm going to really struggle. These are different parity, for what that's worth, because 1 and 6 are different parity. Those two are different parity, and you've got 3 of each parity in the column, so those are different parity. 3 is in one of those cells, definitely. These squares are 1, 2 and 5. That's a 3 4 pair, so this is a 1 2 pair. These antennas are just all over the place in this part of the grid. We know that's the same digit, don't we? These are the same digit. So if this was not a 1, it would have to be a 5 going there. And that, I was going to say that doesn't work, but it might do if that was a 6. Oh no, that is it. Right, that is it. Right, okay, we have to look at this digit. Because we know from the myriapod eyes, those are the same. Now, let's imagine that they are not the digit 1. Well, by Sudoku, they go into this cell. So they can't be the digit 2. They'd have to be the digit 5, but they can't be because of this. Because this thermometer would go 5, 6, and that cell's broken. So this is 1, is what we're learning from that, which is rather beautiful. Which is as far as we can. Is it as far as we can take that logic? Let me just think about that. It means this is now, this digit is a 4, 5 or a 6. Because even though this digit could be low, this digit has to be at least by Sudoku. Oh, it's 4, 5 or 6 by Sudoku. What are you talking about, Simon? Oh, I don't know. I don't know again now. Oh, Bobbin's face. What is going on? 2. No, that doesn't work. I was wondering about 2 in this column. We don't know the parity of this, so we don't know the we know these are different parity. That seems to be true. We might have to start thinking about the antennas and trying to work out what they mean. Oh no, not yet. That's a 3, that's a 4. Is that good? So there's a 4 down here. 1, 2, 5, 6. I don't know. What am I meant to do now? I think that's 2, 3, 4, or 5. Oh no, it can't. Again, it can't be 5 for the reasons. 2, 3, or 4. It can't be 2. Right, that's 3 or 4. Can't be 2 by Sudoku. Can't be 5 because this would be 6, and that would break that cell. So 4 is in one of those cells. 4 is on this sort of funny thermometer thing. And if this was 5, that would be 5, that would be 6, that would be 4, that would be 3 in the corner. That would put 3 on the multicoloured Myriapod down here. I don't know. It's still. We could have a 3. Actually, we will have a 3 in the corner in column 1. I just don't know where. Whatever the parity of this is, that's all. So these are different parity. Am I being really dumb here? And yeah, I sense a chorus from the future going, yeah, you are. You are, Simon. Yeah, here's a point. Where's 6 in this box? By Sudoku, it's not there. It can't go there because this would have to be a 7. So 6 is in one of 2 places, which means that one isn't 6. Does that matter? I rather hoped it would, but I'm not actually sure it does. Goodness me. Okay, sorry. So 1 is here, 6 is in one of those. It's probably there, isn't it? I mean, that's where it does the least damage. If that was true, we could get a 6 on an antenna, but I don't even know what the antenna. What might the antenna mean? Those 2 maybe add up to the one between them. If that was a 1 or a 2, you've got 2 antennas pointing at that. So what's that say? Is that saying double that digit to get 4? Yeah, maybe it's. Oh no, that doesn't work. I was going to say maybe it's summing, because that could have been if that was a 1 or a 2, it would these 2 would add up to 3, and if this has got 2 thing, if that's a 2, 2 2s are 4. That definitely doesn't work there because that's a 1. Okay. So I don't really know what to do now. We're on batch 7. We've still got this one. We've got batch 8, and then we've got that big puzzle to do, which is that's a 9 by 9, the last puzzle. So how do we do this then? Is it obvious how we do this? Or do I have to work out something more profound about these funny markings? All of the other puzzles I haven't had to do. I haven't had to do it early, have I? Working out the funny ideas. I just don't know. Oh, hang on. No. I also feel like I'm forgetting rules here. I haven't got double-ended Myriapods, have I? I've got this one as a double-ended one. This one, that one's a thermometer one. So that digit is 2, it can't be 4, so that's 2, 3 or 5. Is there a reason that this can't be 5, 6, for example? And in the column, it's 2, so this is 3, 5 or 6. Which, I mean, I don't think that matters, does it? If that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 3 in the corner. If this is 4, this is 3, that's a 5, 6 pair. 2, that's 3 in the corner. That puts, oh, that would make that a 3 on that myriapod. But this myriapod it's got 2 antennae. Yeah, maybe this is where we've got to sort of use our brains a bit more. I mean, it would be totally reasonable for Marty to make us do this. Or I have to say, I think I haven't used the fact that they are different parities very well. Yeah, I mean, if that's 2... Oh, hang on. No, if that's 1, that has to be even. No, that's fine, isn't it? They just have to be different parities. So they don't. It doesn't have to ascend or anything. So if that's 2, that has to be just odd and would be 1 or 5. Okay, so I am going to pencil mark this. I mean, it's slightly excessive probably, but let's try it. So if this is 2, this is odd and is 1 or 5. If this is 1, this is even and is 2 or 6. And that's literally not improved my lot in life at all. Good grief. Okay. So, oh dear. And I know the parity of this one is definitely different to the parity of that one. I mean, that maybe that does something. So if this is 5, that is 4, that is 5. So we'd get 2 5s in that situation. That would be a 5. We get all sorts of 5-age in the grid. That would be a 5. That would be a 5. So we'd instantly place all the 5s if this is a 5. Now if this is a 2, on the other hand, that would be the opposite parity. So this would be 3. So if this is 2, this is 3, then this is 5, this is 5, and we'd have the same parity on that, but it would be ascending, that's fine. Five, 5, 2. Is this always 5? Is that the point? I mean, that's hard to see. I've done it twice in my head, and I think I always had 5 here. Let's just think that through again. If that's 2, this is 3, but this is 5, so by Sudoku, this is 5. And the other situation says this is 5, in which case that's got to be 4, and that's got to be bigger, so that's always 5. So that's a 6. Oh, goodness me. I mean, that's 3 in the corner, that's 3 in the spotlight, losing its vision. That wasn't easy at all to see. But, okay, but it's good. It's good. So these are opposite parity. So that is 5. That's 2. That's 5 in the corner. That increases. 5, 6 makes this 4. This 4. Now, if I haven't made a ricket, that is a 2, 3 pair, and that is one of each parity. It's surprising. Okay, this is now a 1, 2, 6 triple. This is a 5. This, yeah, that's 2, or whoopsie, that's 2 or 6. Oh, no. I was about to say something, it's just not true. Oh, don't, if you're making Sudoku videos, say things that aren't true. Right, that digit is a 1 or a 2. That's a 1, 2, 3 triple. So that digit is a 6. Therefore, this digit is a 6, and these have to be opposite parity. So we are going to, I think, finish this one. 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh, or are we? Hang on. That's a 5. Okay. No, we aren't. Okay, we are down to another of these deadly patterns. So, okay, that is 2, which is what I thought it was going to be. That is a 1-2 pair. Wait a second. So, oh, sorry, I had not seen this. Okay. What is really clever about these puzzles is that you get right to the end, so you get a few examples of the rules working. And to be fair, the one I had the most trouble with was the thermometer one, but they've all been very reasonable, haven't they? There's been nothing mad. This is a different colour to that one. So the dark one is the sum, this one is the difference, that one is the difference. So this one should be the difference between these two. So if that was a 3, that would be a 2 and the difference would be 1, and that wouldn't be right. But if that's a 2, this is a 3, the difference is 2. Oh, and that's 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight, losing its religion. 15 minutes that's taken me well over that. But lovely. Absolutely lovely. Right. We're going further and further back in my tabs. I've got this one to do, which is previously discovered rules apply. I've got, okay, 186, so again, okay, it's a fog again. Okay, well we know, oh, actually that's a squeezed thingy as well. But look, we've got 135 here, because this is an odd myriapod. That one's going down there, and this is an alternating myriapod. Which... oh dear. Okay, so we're going to have to... how are we going to do this? Actually, hang on. Have I got a problem here? How does that work? Oh, could be getting another visitor. Hang on. Because, right, this is a segment on this... I mean, that's definitely going in, isn't it? So they add up to an even number. But we're only allowed to put odd numbers on this myriapod. So we're going to be having to add, each segment is going to be an even number of odd numbers in order to correct the parity. So this is not the end of this, because that's obviously an odd number. But we can only make... yeah, this doesn't feel... so, imagine... yeah, okay. So, I don't think that this one can go here, is what my brain is telling me. Let me try and show you why. Here's the first point. Oh, actually, no. I am right. Yeah, it can't go here. Because I think this is going to have to be a 2-cell segment. Because if it goes somewhere else in its box, let's say it went here next, then that would be 3 cells, so we're on an odd count. So we would have to go again. We'd have to go here, wouldn't we? And this is far too big, because that's 9 there plus another digit. You can't make these add up to enough. So we'd have to, so this 2-cell segment would have to add up to the same as this 2-cell segment. Well, the only way we can achieve that, there aren't two ways of making, say, 6 from these numbers. You can't do 1, 5 here and double 3 down here. That won't work from a Sudoku perspective. So whatever this adds up to, this is a 2-cell segment that adds up to the same number. And therefore, imagine this was 3, 5. This would be 3, 5, and that digit couldn't exist, because that would be 3, 5 looking at it. So what we're going to have to do is bend the Myriapod to there. And that is the only way that can work, I think. So actually, those are the same digit is what I'm going to claim. Those are the same digit. And if this is 1, 3, this is 1, 3. If this is 3, 5, this is 3, 5. This is 1, 5, this is 1, 5. I now understand. Okay, and now I'm going to come and look at this Myriapod, where we are told the parity alternates. Well, we can't have two odds in those positions, so those have got to be even digits. This is odd. This is even. And now we can just extend along this Myriapod all of the parity. We just get the parity along the whole, well, the whole of the Myriapod we know exists. Oh, and now, well, now the stitching implies those 3 digits, which is, so that's at least 7, isn't it? If that was a 2, 4 pair and a 1, that's 7. So this has to add up to at least 7. Bother. It's very clever, but it's still not done, is it? So that's 2, 4, 6. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. And oh no, I'm wrong about that as well. I keep being wrong about everything I start to think about. That's not a good sign. Those are all even. And okay, that digit there, which is sort of the third orange, is the same as that digit, because these two are the same, these two are the same. So, oh, hang on, now I've got a problem. No, that's okay. All 3 of those are the same. Just such as Sudoku on this box. I've got to put the orange digit into this box. It has to go there. So all 3 of those are the same. Right. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Right. Because now, what's this digit? Because orange is in this 2-cell segment and orange is in that 3-cell segment, we know those two can effectively be removed from the equation. We're saying that digit is the sum of those 2 digits. So that has to be 6. Yeah, oh my goodness, what on earth is that I've just discovered? So that's 2, 4. This is 6. This is not 6. Six is in one of 2 places. What is that? That's like this Myriapod. I mean, does it mean that's a 6 is the question. I don't know if that's true or not. Or can I do better with orange somehow? I know this digit is 2 or 4, don't I? I think. I mean, orange in this box is what I'm thinking, and I don't know where it goes, but it's in one of those 2 positions. And that's all 3 evens. So all 3 odds, sorry. So this is definitely even and it's not 6. So that's 2 or 4, and that's a 2, 4 pair, which means this digit at the very top of the grid is blue and is certainly odd. Now, That being the case, though, what does that mean? Oh no, ooh, it might be straightforward. It might be. I've just noticed both of those are odd, and I'm wondering if this can extend now. It might be able to. No, I think the parity's gone wrong. Right, let's look at this. We know we're adding to an odd segment total here. So this is adding to an odd segment total. And it's correct, its parity is correct once it takes in this even digit. It's odd plus even, so it's still odd, and it's working beautifully. If it does extend, its next digit is either that one or that one. And that's going to make the parity incorrect, which is going to require another odd digit in the sequence to correct the parity before the total goes bananas. Where are we getting that from? So if it turns here, it can't get an odd digit before there. And there's no way. What was the total? It's 11 maximum. We'd have, yeah, I mean, those digits alone would add up to at least 10 plus 6 is 16. That's nonsense. So the only way this works is if it turns this way and it seeks an odd digit from here. Now, could that work? 6. Well, the answer is, I think, no. No, because in order for this to work and the parity to get created, this would have to be that odd digit. So this would be the 1, 3 or the 5, but we've just said this total here is the same as this total. Well, that's clearly impossible, because the minimum sum, let's say that the orange cancels out, that would add up to at least 6. These, in fact, it would add up to more than that, plus this one would all have to add up to 6. It doesn't work. You can't correct the parity in time. So this has to be the 6. Yes, that wasn't a very easy deduction, but it was a very pretty deduction. Now look, we're doing some thingies here. We've got all sorts of things going on. Right, this is bigger than 2 or 4, so that is 3, 4 or 5. Also, oh no, that doesn't work. I was going to say also, it's got to have different parity, but that doesn't actually narrow it down. It does mean that this is orange. We've got 3 oranges here, so this is now, we now know that orange is 3 or 5, so we can propagate that. We've got a 2 or a 4 in the corner here, so we've got a 2, 4 pair in this column. These are 1, 3, 5. These are 2, 4. We can write 6 in there. That's been there's more thingies. So we've got loads of these thingies. Oh, and we've got a double-headed thingy. Oh goodness, I'm actually going to have to think about this. We've got so many different myriapods with different rules. So, what do you think we're meant to do at this juncture? I don't know. I don't know why that's got green in it. It shouldn't have. This is orange. Orange. Orange is in one of those two. Orange is in one of these two. Oh, I see. That's it. Right, where's orange in box? In this box, box 2. If orange was here, it would get reflected on the myriapod to here, and I'd have 2 oranges in this box. So orange is in the corner. Now this digit, therefore, is a maximum of 4. But it's not odd, because I've got all my odds in this row. So this is orange by Sudoku. So we've got all the oranges. We've got this is even. So we've got all the evens in column 5. So these are all odd. So this digit is 1, 3, or 5 by Myriapod, by double-ended Myriapod logic. That's a 2 or a 4 by. So this is 1, 3, 5. This is a 1, 3, 5 triple. This is a 2 or a 4. But somehow all of this needs to get unwound, and I'm just looking at it. Obviously I've got these funny thingies, these funny oh, hang on. Oh, that's pointing off the grid. Oh, is that just talking about those arrows then? And what's that got in it? 1, 3, 5. Oh, that's got that one in it. So are these just counting how many thingies we've got of that type? Maybe. I don't know though. That Myriapod is going there. Okay, what we could do, actually I'm not even sure it's going to be worthwhile doing. I don't know how we're ever going to get the size of anything here. I was wondering if I could keep colouring. I probably can, you know. I can probably keep colouring. Actually, maybe not. I was wondering if I could keep colouring my odd digits around the grid. Or I could start to try to colour my even digits around the grid. I'm missing something here, aren't I? Again. What's Marty done this time? I'm missing something to do with how we're going to learn the sizes of all the relevant... Unless, again, I'm meant to use my feeling, like that one. If it was that one, I think has got the two-ended Myriapod on it. I've got that one. Yeah, but we don't know actually, because I don't know where that one goes. I suppose I can say that. I'm not sure. Maybe we are meant to know somehow what the count is of the various types, but I'm not sure. Let me just mull this. Sorry, I'm not sure what to do. Okay, what we could try is I might just quickly try and see whether I can colour my 2s and 4s. Let's just have a go at that. So that one's red, which means that one is red. That one is black. So that one is black. That one's now red. I think I'm going to be... Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to be able to do this. But I'm not sure it's going to avail me. That's red. So that's the black digit. So that's red in the corner. Whoops. So that's the black digit. Oh, I know what it'll be. Oh, Marty, you are so clever. He's so clever. Have you seen what he's done? We've got different coloured 2 and 4 next to 3 or 5 on thermometers. So one of these is 4. So how could orange be 3? It couldn't. That's beautiful. That's absolutely brilliant. Right, so I'm just double clicking that. I think they all have to be 5. Oh, hang on. What's that doing? I think that's clearing a lot of fog. I think that's what it's doing. It's not clearing all of it, but it's clearing some of it. And it seems to be revealing hang on, I just want to make sure I'm not missing what it's revealing here. It seems to be revealing these, doesn't it? So these are in antennae. And sorry if you can just see this instantly. I don't mean to be an idiot about this. But okay. So it's going to depend on what that is. Hang on. No, it is. That is true. But I do need to correct my pencil marks as well now, because now I know that these are 1 and 3. I can take 5 out of all pencil marks because I've got all the 5s in the grid. I've only got 1s and 3s left. So if that was one of the adding ones, well, oh no, that works. It's going to depend on what this is, I think. Or, I know what it might be. If we can colour 1s and 3s, we're either going to find out they are different. Well, that would be bad. But what I'm thinking of, if these were the same, let's say we could prove they were the same, then this, which is going to be one of those, either a difference indicator or a sum indicator. If that was a difference indicator and these were the same digit, that should be a 0. But if that was an adding thing, these couldn't be double 3, because that would add up to too much. So I wonder, that might be it. We might be able to work out, how do we propagate the shading? Oh, no, yeah, we can do it instantly. We don't have to shade. What's this digit? I don't know. But whether it's 1 or 3, it's making those two the same by Sudoku. So these are the same. So this cannot be a difference. It must be a sum, and therefore those both have to be 1. Didn't clear the fog, but maybe that's not my fault. Okay, so those are both the same. So they're both 3. Okay. Oh, sorry, now what? So this is, well, the point is this is a 2, isn't it? That is the point. So the black cells are all 2. The red cells are all 4. It's quite a bit harder, this one. Again. Right, that's a 2. Oh, I know what well, I know what we're going to end up with here. Oh, hang on. Okay. What we're going to end up with is another of these deadly patterns, and I'm going to have to understand what... Well, that being a 1 is intriguing, because I did have one of those funny thingies in here. Have I got 2 with arrows? I've got 1 with arrows. 2. Yeah, I think this just counts how many of each type we've got. Right, let's look at the ones with the parity symbols. 1, 2, 3... I need another one. Or this is right. Oh, 4. Yeah. Okay. So for 3 of these, it works. What these are doing is counting. Let's just check 2 with the forked tongue. 1, 2. Yeah. So this one, there's only 1 with the funny thingies, isn't it? So that's 1 in the corner, I think. 1, 3. 1, 3, 3, 1. I think is what we're doing. Yes, that's taken me longer. Forgive me. I think that was harder. Okay, so now let's go back all the way to here. Okay, so let's read the rules. We can no longer contain them. The new batch of eggs looks set to hatch within days. Please urgently review the studies. We've done that in order to gain vital understanding about these bizarre creatures. They are bizarre. All we currently know is that they're always at least 2 cells long and they can't move diagonally. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So I've got... Okay, let's extend these myriapods then. that one's doing that, and that, and that's got a, so that's a difference between these two. This is going to be a region sum. What are these eggs doing? Oh, this, okay, so this is the new batch of myriapods that are going to hatch. Ah, okay. I know what this is. I know what this is. So let me just go back to a random one of these. It's something to do with these symbols. I had seen these symbols, but I didn't understand them. Right, so I've got 2 pinks and a yellow. Let me just go back there. That's that one. So is that, do you think I put in there the number of whichever batch that was? I don't know. Hang on, let's look at this one. So this is batch 6. Right, and that's got three yellows in it. So let's go back here. Actually, what I should do is find that one, shouldn't I? So is that one, which is 2 yellows and a pink. So 2 yellows on that side. Is that batch 3? 1, 2, 3. 2. No. Ah. That's 2 pinks and a yellow. Right, we've got to find the one that corresponds to this one. 2 yellows and a pink. What? Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay, I do think. I was wondering if that was a colour we haven't been given, but we have got 8 eggs, so we probably have been given that. 2 yellows and a pink. It's this one. Yeah, okay. So 2 yellows and a pink. Look, these things are moving. So it's that. It's the sort of. It's where they join. This one is saying the sort of column, and this one is saying the row, and that's a 3, and that is that. Right. So all we've got to do is go through these. So this one is 2 yellows on the bottom, and that's in the 6th position. That's a 6. Look, so 2 yellows on the bottom. It doesn't. Oh, no, it does there. So I think that might be a 6. Yes. Right. So now let's go to batch 3. We've got 2 pinks and a yellow. So that's going to be a 2. So 2 pinks on that side is a 2. There. Oh, this is great. Look, it's revealing everything. Okay, so that batch 4. Okay, so this is 2 yellows on the right, and it's a 1. 2 yellows on the right is a 1. That's that one. Yep. 4, 5. Right, 2 pinks on the bottom is a 5. That's that one. Okay, that was 5. Batch 6 is a 2 for all the yellows. That's that one. Yes. Batch 7. Okay, so 2 pinks on the right is a 3. 2 pinks on the right is a 3. That's that one. That's 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight losing its religion. And last but not least, all the pinks is 1. All the pinks is 1. Right. And now we have revealed. We have used our rules and we have revealed things. And goodness, I was going to say goodness only knows what we do now, but that is that's at least a 6, isn't it? Oh, no, 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 that's a 9. Actually, I've just seen something else. What I was going to say is that those 3 digits add up to this digit. So if this was a minimum of 1, 2, 3, this was at least a 6. But I hadn't appreciated that those 3 digits also add up to this. And these can't include a 1, so they have to be 2, 3, 4. Otherwise, this would be an impossibly... Oh, hang on, what did that do? That revealed that thing. So that's a 3. That's a 3. That's how the rules work. Didn't clear fog, but that is my understanding of the rules. 3 is in one of those 2 cells by Sudoku. These add up to 9, and they're not 2, 3, 4. In fact, they don't involve a 3, so they're not 1, 3, 5. So this is 1, 2, 6, and that's a 6 by Sudoku. It would be quite nice if the final puzzle was sort of light relief after... Oh, that's a 4 now. Okay, that's good. So we've got another... we've got even digits. Yeah, that's got to be 6, 8. They've both got to be even. It can't be 2 or 4. So this is a 5, 7 pair. This thing, which is going there, we now know its parity, how it alternates. That's even. So that's 4, 6 or 8. That's got to be 2, 4, 6 or 8. That's got to be odd, which is 5, 7 or 9, except it's not 5 or 7. So this is a naked single 9. This can't go there, by the way, because that would be an odd digit, and I've used all the odd digits in the row. So we can actually sort of pen that off and stop it going any further. It might be able to go down here, but it can't. Okay, I can do that digit, I think, because this is one of the adding ones. 1, 2 and 3, that's got to be a 4, and that's got to be an 8, I think. Oh, look at this. It's really great that we can use the rules that we've got. Now that's got to be, that's not 6, because those are the same. That's not 9 by Sudoku, so there's a 9 in one of those 2 in the middle box. Now we've got alternate. Okay, let's extend all our new Myriapods. Oh, well, that really didn't take long, did it? Okay. Oh dear. Am I stuck? Oh no, I might not be stuck. 1, 2, 3. So that's at least a 6. That's 6 or 7. Because it's summing these. So these are 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 4. They definitely have 1 and 2 in them. And that is definitely not a 1. So there's a 1 over here. It feels like that must be doable, doesn't it? Those are all odd, actually. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Can't put 3 into those. Or 1 into any of them, because we've just worked out there's a 1 here. This is a thermometer. That's a thermometer. That's a thermometer. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure this is very obvious as well. I can't see. I can't see what to do. If that's a 9, 9 would have to go into that cell. Because you couldn't put 9 there, because that would need to be a 10 by the thermometer logic. No. Oh, hang on. Here's an interesting thought. I wonder if it's this 2-cell sequence, actually. If that's 6... this has to be 1, 5. Is that fine? Maybe that's fine, actually. I'm not... Oh, that would be make that 1, 5 as well. Okay, if that's 7, it couldn't be 3, 4. So this would either be 2, 5 or 1, 6. Oh, no, no. If that's 7, that's a 6. So this would be 2, 5. So this always has 5 on it. I've just learnt from that logic. It's either 1, 2, 5 It's either 1 5 or 2 5. It's always got 5 on it. So now these digits are 1, 2 and 3 by Sudoku in box 2. And that's, I don't think that's very useful. It means one of them is a 3, I suppose. Oh, bobbins. That's rotten. So one of these is a 3. Oh, okay. That really didn't work at all. And maybe I can I do something with this column? Because I've got lots of digits in it. 5, 7, 8 to place. So these are from 5, 7 and 8. And this digit gets reflected there. So that's 5, 7 or 8. Okay, and those two digits are the same digit, aren't they? So by Sudoku, they are going there, and that's 5, 7 or 8. So if this was 7 now, this would be a 5, 8 pair. And I'd have to put 3, 6, 9. This would be 6 or 9. 3, 6, 9. Oh, no, hang on. Where would I put 3 in the row? Oh, that's a good question. Where is 3 in row 7 is the question. It can't go there because of the egg. It can't go here because of Sudoku. So 3 is on this arrow, which makes this a 6. So that's a 7, that's a 9, that's a 9, that's a 9 using our logic. That's a 6. It's not clearing fog, which is a little bit worrying. I really hope I haven't made a ricket there. This is a 1, 2, 3 triple, with that not being a 1. The 1 is over here. 3 could be here, so be careful, Simon. Now, so this is now 1, 5, which means I think from our earlier logic, this is 1, 5, which means this is 2, 3 up here. That doesn't look great. I've got a 2, 3 deadly pattern. Okay, I mean, it could be. We have had deadly patterns resolved in the puzzle already, but that's not propitious, I don't think. So 5 comes out of those. This is now 7 or 8. But it's on the thermometer, so it's not terribly surprising. Okay. And can we do anything else? I have no idea. Okay, I've given up my thought that this was going to be particularly easier than the others. I don't think it is it? No. I don't know what to do. Okay, is it going to be something to do with 2, 3? No, 3 is in one of those cells. With these ones, count things. Now, there's so much fog, though, we can't possibly know what to look for under the fog. I tell you, though, I'm just going to take a brief hiatus to tell you how much I'm enjoying this sort of quest. It feels a bit like when I test the Sudoku hunts that we do for patrons every month. You know, because you sort of puzzle after puzzle. The difference with this one is that you don't know the rules of the puzzles. That is a big difference. 4, 7, 8, 9. Maybe I've got to pencil mark those. So 4, 7, 8, 9. Can we do anything there? Not sure. I don't think so. 6. 6. 6. Oh, 6. This is good. This is a very simple point. Where is 6 in this box? And the important thing is I know exactly where it is. And it's on one of the funny Myriapods. That means that these have to now be odd. So I'm just going to label them up with everything odd, and then we'll try and eliminate down. Now this can't be 1 or 3. That can't be 9 or 3. So Is that good enough? I know that I can't see where this one goes. I mean, it could go to there. And then these would have the same parity. But otherwise, this is one of each parity, isn't it? So that would be, there's one odd in those cells. 3, 4. So there has to be one odd in one of those. There also has to be an 8 by Sudoku in one of those. So this is one odd and one even, but we know that anyway. I don't think I've proved anything of any remark there, unfortunately. Okay. So is it going to be okay? In row 1, I've got all these are both even. That could be it. 2, 4, 6, 8. There's definitely 2 in them. No, it's not. We hardly know anything about these columns. We really don't know anything of any import at all, do we? I mean, I'll check it, but I don't think it can be. I mean, this is a difference number, isn't it? So what have we got here? We've got 3, 4, 5, 8. And that is not 3. And this is the difference. But we have odd and even parity here. So if 8 is not involved, this would be a very small number. But if 8 is involved, we could have a difference of 5 here. I don't see why that's a problem. Okay, these are also 3, 4, 5, 8, but this one is not 8. That one is not 3. Oh, it's nearly good. 1, 2. This is at least a 3. So this is this digit is under pressure because it's got to be because 1 and 2 can't go at the start of this thermo. This is at least a 3, but this can't be 4 or 5 or 6 actually, or 8. That's a naked. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's a 7. I mean, it's an unspottable 7, but it is true. So 7 is in one of those, but 7 is not the difference on there. So 7 is in one of 2 places. And that 7 would be really lovely to know where it is in this box, wouldn't it? But these squares, oh, the 8 now. Yeah, this is good. Right, the 8 is, oh, the 8 is just placed, sorry. Yeah, the 8 is just placed. So these don't include 8. And you can see this number now has to be really very tiny. The maximum difference between three these options is 2. Now, if the difference was 1, there would have to be a 4 here. But let's come back over here. Can we keep this going? We've now got 3, 4 and 5 into these squares, but that can't be 3. So in this column we're looking for, this digit is 4, 5 or 9. Oh, we just need the parity of it. Hang on, how do we get that? I said there was one odd in that domino, and that is true. Oh, I think we're really close. We're really close to finding something out, at least. Okay, we've got a 1-2 pair that we didn't know we had in row 5. So we need 3, 4, 5, 7. So that there is a massive long, that is a quadruple on 3, 4, 5, 7. Which is probably worth noting, isn't it? So in the rest of this box, we need 1, 2, 6, 8. into these cells. 1, 2, 6, 8. And that's most certainly not a 6. And this is a thermometer, so we can't have a 1 in the middle of it. And this can't be 8, because that can't be higher. So that is 2. That's huge. So this is 2. This is 1. This is a thermometer, so we know the order. That's 8. That's 6. This is 1, 2. So this now... These differ by 1, so they must... It's like a white Kropki dot. There must be an even digit in these cells. So that is 4, which means these are not 4. This is not 4. I'm sure it means more than that. We just have to work out how to do it. This is not 6 now. This is not 8 now. Okay. 7 and 9 are down here. So 7 is definitely in this domino. 9 is in one of 2 places in box 8. And I think this digit is now not under any pressure at all. 5, 7, 9. And 9 is definitely on this Myriapod. But I don't think we know where. And column 9 needs 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Ah, that's no good. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. That's not 9. And that's not 4. That's very underwhelming. 6 is in one of those 3 cells by Sudoku. This could be 8. Bobbins. Okay, alright. It's not that easy to finish, is it? I wonder if I'm going to... I mean, this is a horrific thought. No, and we can't do it. I refuse to believe that at this point in the puzzle, you can somehow count how many of each type of myriapod there are in the puzzle. There's far too much grey. Surely there's too much grey. I mean, that must be right. So I think somehow or other, and I don't know how, we must have to do more Sudoku. So 9 is in one of those 2 cells. Is it? It's all very well, but after 2 hours 18 minutes, oh goodness, and I need this. I need to finish this. Let's think about how quickly I need to finish this, so I can process it, and then I need to upload it. I really need to get this done in sort of 10 minutes or so, I think. Otherwise, I might be running out of time to actually get it uploaded. That's a bad thought. Don't think about that, Simon. Okay, these 3 digits are the same. Let's label that in case it helps us. Now, I don't think it does. Right, which Myriapod have I not used? I don't know where that one goes. If it keeps going, it's got to go to there, and that has to be odd, which would be 3 or 7. Oh, it would have to be 7. The only way that continues is to a 7 here. Oh, I tell you what I might be able to do. It might be possible. You know, let's say... Yeah, if there were 4 of those visible or 6 of these visible, you could actually do it that way, couldn't you? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are quite a few of 5. I need 1 more. That's so annoying. That's so annoying, isn't it? Because that would have allowed me to get this one. let's try that one. So that's the double ones. That's a double one. 1, 2. What do I need? I need 4 to be sure. That isn't one. No, that can't be one. It's in the same box. 1, 2. Bobbins. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 4, 5. 4, 5. So the only way, if I could find one more, whatever you call them, coloured, like odd even one, then I could get that digit. Which would be, I mean, that would be something. Or if I could, I have to find 2 more of those. So that feels harder. Or do I don't think I know whether this is, I know it's got 4 on it. I'm happy with that. I don't think I know more than that. Do I know what that digit is? I know one of these is 7. That feels very reasonable. I definitely know one of these is an 8. And 1, 5, 9. 1, 5. One of these is a 9. 2, 3, 6. I know one of those is a 2. Whoops. So, and that is not this one, is it? So does that help me at all? I don't think it's going to. If that's a 2, that's a 3. If either of these is a 3, that's a 2. I know one of these is a 1. Oh, where's 1 in this box? That's very acceptable. That's got to be there. Please reveal something. No. Oh, well. Yeah, okay, but that gives me the 1 and a 5 here. That might do something. It's not impossible. Although it's not feeling great, is it? Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's not bad, because where's 5 in this box? And again, I don't know the answer. But it does seem to resolve that digit as a 9. Oh, please, please clear the fog, please. Okay, neither of those is a 9. Right, so that is a 5, 7 pair. We can take that 5 out. We can take all of these pencil marks out. That's 5, 7. That is not 7. And 9 on the in the box is there. Oh no, the 9 is there. Oh, this is harsh. 9 is there. Now that, yeah, that might clear fog. It did, but not in any useful way. Of course. What did I expect? So let's double click 9s. I've done all the 9s. Okay, I've got a 5, 7 here. So this is 8, and that's beautiful. So all my red cells are 8. No, no. This is no longer 8. So that's a 5, 7 pair. So if I knew this myriapod went there, then I'd know that this was odd. But in fact, no, that's not good. This is 4, 5, or 7. This 8 gives me this digit. That's 4. Oh, that's okay. That's my watch buzzing at me for some reason. That 4 gives me this digit, which is now a 7. Oh, no. Okay, these digits are now a 2, 3, 4 triple. And we can get rid of 3 from that one, 2 from this one. 2, 3, 4. That's definitely not 4 because this is a 1, 2, 3 triple. That's, oh, we don't know the parity of it. Otherwise, again, I could get the parity of this digit and that would be fine. And I would be happy and understand. This being 8 takes 8 out of that cell. No, 4, 5, 7 is a triple in the column. These digits are now known. They are a 6, 7, 8 triple apparently. No, that's just... It's not resolved, is it? Oh, no. No. It's not resolved. Okay. Okay, so what's that digit then? 2 or 4? 3 or 4? No. So that's a 1, 2... Oh, we already knew that. That is a 1, 2, 3, 4 quad. The 4 of which has to be in this domino. Definitely, because of this 4, 5, 7. So 4 is in one of 2 places in box 3. And okay, I have no clue. That was the most magnificent step forward, and it hasn't helped me, has it? Those are the same digit. I'm just trying to keep track of like funny snakes, funny myriapods, for what it's worth, which doesn't seem to be much. 3, 4, 5. 4 is over here. 4 is there. 4 is here. What about this 1, 2? How is that still sort of extant in the puzzle and not resolved? That's an interesting question, isn't it? But not I fear, a resolved one. Okay. So what could we do here then? I don't know. Come on, Simon, have some sort of... Let inspiration strike, please. I don't know where to look. Oh. Oh, what? No, that's... well, that would be a brutal deduction. I'm wondering if you could prove there couldn't be 5 double-headed snakes. Where could you put this snake? That's... Oh, hang on. I mean, because that snake, wherever it goes, it could go here, but it's not going outside its box. You could have a snake here that crossed the boundary, so it could be a double-headed snake. So we've got 1, 2. There could be one there, 3. Now, could you get 2 in here? Maybe you could, you see. I don't know. Yeah, you could, I think. Maybe if there was one that did that or something. And if this one is double-headed. Are there any other rules I need to avail myself of? There probably are. Or it could well be just Sudoku at this point as well. Because it's quite easy, I think, to forget a rule. Or to forget a bit of Sudoku that would really help you to clear up some of this stuff I've got going on. Or it could be, you know, there's an 8 up there by Sudoku. 1 is in one of these. I'd love to know which one. That digit could be 3 if that's a 3. 3 is in one of those. 3 is in one of those. Oh, is that true? No, it's not true. It's absolute nonsense, because that could be a 3. Sorry, that was total and utter gibberish. No, it's true to say 4 is in one of those. That was a... Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm feeling very stupid. What am I meant to... How am I meant to do this? I'm looking round. Do I know the totals here somehow? Or the ordering? Oh yeah, I do. That's a 2 and that's a 1. So, oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so it was just Sudoku. Oh, and I've got another thingy. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got 6 thingies, so that can't be 5. That's got to be 7. That's got to be 5. So, oh no, so that's a 7. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh, well, hang on. That's a fingernail. I can do fingernails. Fingernails I'm very comfortable with. So that's 5. We know that had to be a 4 on that. So that's become a 3 over there. I've got a deadly pattern on 4s and 5s. I've got... Okay, what have I got here? I've got a 3-7 pair. Now this little fellow here, and I've got, okay, 8 has to go in the top of the column because of our pencil mark. This is all odd digits, so this is from 1, 5 and 7. Just looking at the fact we've got 3 and 9 here, that's 8, so that's 6. Now we're going to find out if this extends. It doesn't. Okay, I actually thought it might do, but it didn't want to, so that 6 means this is a 7-8 pair. That's really quite surprising. Oh, and this is a thermometer, so we can't put 1 at the top of it or 7 at the other end of it. Okay. There is definitely a 6 in one of those cells. This 5, 7 is resolved at the bottom of... Oh, hang on, that's revealed something. That is a new fingernail. It can't be a 1. It's a fingernail. One thing I do know about the puzzle is that all of the Myriapods are at least 2 long. So that's a 1. Okay, that's a 1. That's a 1. Aha. Okay, has that done anything? No. 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 Oh, this is a length 5. Okay, that's interesting. That's got to take all of this real estate in some order, or because it can't go anywhere else. Okay. So these are 5, 6, and 7. Now can we tidy up? That's not 5 because of this. So I've got a 6, 7, 8 triple in row 3. 5 is in one of those. Oh, 5 is placed in this box. I hadn't seen that. Oh, that's just revealed something. Although a very not useful thing. That's just cleared that cell. I'm just going to double check that. Yeah, it just clears that cell for some reason. Is that 2, 3, 4? Because that's therefore a 7, which is a nice thing to know. That's a 3. What's going on? I've got... Oh, I know what it'll be. It's going to be... Where's my third one of these? Oh, this is it. Yeah. Look, I need a third double-headed myriapod. I've got one. I've got two. This one is wandering around in this fog space. It can't have... A double-headed snake has the same digit on its head and tail. So, or it's two heads. Now, it's possible I've missed one. So I just want to have a think about this. But I suspect that's what this might have been doing. Is saying your double-headed snake is there. That can't be one. Yeah, it's lovely. So I think both of those are 4s, being the common digit, and not being able to move diagonally. So that's 3, that's 2, that's 3, that's 2. Oh, hang on. That's cleared this fog cell. Hang on now. So what does that do? So now I've got... what is that? That is an arrow, which is 4s or 5s. But... Okay, I see. So this one can't be an arrow, because it's got a 5 in the end that's not the head. Arrows always stick out of... Oh, no, they don't. I'm wrong. No, but 5 is a middly digit. So there's no way that you can navigate these in some sort of ascending or descending order. There's no way you can do it. So this is not an arrow. That isn't. That's one arrow there. 1, 2. There aren't very many of these, actually. 3, 4. Oh, now there are. There's at least 4. Okay, so there's 4 or 5 if that... Oh, hang on. Did I count that one? I'm not even sure now. Right, I'm going to do it again. 1. You see, if I get this wrong, it's going to be terrible. 2, 3. Now I can only see 3. I thought I had 4 before. 4. There's another one there. Okay, so there are 4, but if there's an arrow going... If that cell gets revealed and it's pointing, then that would be a 5th. And that would be... Oh... Yeah, that's really clever. Okay, so that doesn't work, because in order for this to be a 5, that has to be a 5 as well, because the arrow's not coming out of the left side of this creature. So this would be the heavy end. So it would be the bigger digit. So that's 4, I think. I didn't clear the fog. I really hope that... Yeah, okay, so that's good. That's good. Because that's what we expect. Now, once we worked out this was 4, this had to be no arrow. Okay, so the only thing left is this 7. And I need... So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... So is the point that this has to alternate parity? That would be a beautiful finish. Or be the same. It can't be the same parity, because clearly within the we know this is traversing all of that. So there are odds and evens in that, but I think it therefore has to be an alternating, which means that's odd. So this is even. Which means now it's turned up there, that's odd. So that's even, and that's odd. And there, we got it. So that's 7, that's 6, that's 6, that's 8, that's 2, that's 3. There we go. Wow, that was very hard to finish. I mean, that's taken... Oh, hang on. We can't thank you enough for your crucial findings. The situation is now under control until the eggs hatch at least. 53 minutes on the last puzzle, and that's at the end of 8 other puzzles, so it is a huge video tonight. But I had a great deal of fun doing battle with that. It's a fabulous thing, Marty. That is... it is like a whole expedition. It is a whole expedition that we've done. I think I read that Marty made this for Juggler as a birthday present. What a birthday! Imagine a birthday present like that. You give it to someone, it gives them sort of, whatever it's been, nearly 3 hours of pleasure. Just brilliant. Brilliant, Marty. Loved it. And I'm relieved to finish it, actually. I couldn't see what was going on in that final puzzle. Let me know in the comments how you got on. I better get going because I've got to get the video processed. And we'll be back later with another edition of Cracking the Cryptic.